There's nothing like solid timber to add warmth and beauty to your property. Now here we're using the riverine profile from the Porta Endure range of exterior cladding. Now in this case we're going to run it vertically, but you could certainly run it horizontally. But if you do that, make sure the groove side is facing down, otherwise it's just going to get filled with water. Now before we get started, you need to work out your quantities. Now here in our example, it's just a straight run, so it's pretty simple really. We just divide the total length by our cover. Now in this case, the cover is 78 millimeters. Now before you get carried away and start installing these boards, it's a good idea to pre-seal them. That includes the front and the back. Now to save yourself a lot of time, you can order these lengths of timber pre-coated. Now for the first board, we've got to ensure that it's perfectly plumb, and we're going to drive a screw here to be concealed fixing right through this tongue. Looks pretty good, doesn't it? Like I said, there's nothing like solid timber. Now what I'm doing here, I'm just checking for plumb. I've added 6 or 7 boards or so. I just want to keep an eye on this and make sure I'm plumb. Now if you're fitting between 2 walls, you can measure at the top and at the bottom to make sure you're accurate. Now when you're fixing the boards in place, we're drilling a clearance hole through the tongue here. Now you'll see a little groove there. That's the exact position where the drill bit is positioned. So you want to drill in on a slight angle and drive your screws through the tongue. When you're driving the screws, make sure the head of the screw is below the surface, because if it's slightly protruding, that'll just prevent the other board from coming up tight against the next one. How good does that look? Now with your last board, you'll probably have to rip it down to fit between the walls. Now give this another sand and then a coat of your preferred finish, and keep that maintenance program up and you'll keep your wall looking as beautiful as ever.